Hi everybody, my name is Martha and I am a personal shopper and an image consultant, and I thought it would be a good idea for me to come on here today and give you some of my top tips for shopping successfully. Tip number one is to know your colours. So I don't like to give rules exactly because I don't like rules, and I think that rules are really meant to be broken. These are just guidelines, and I think that you should wear whatever colour that you like or whatever colour that is in fashion at the time. But at the same time, if you want to look your best, it helps to know what colours really make you look your best. So me, for example, I look my best in bright colours, so like bright red, bright blue, bright green, all these colours. But if I wear like a mossy autumny colour of green, or I wear like mustard or cream, I look really terrible. And it's not that I never wear these colours, but I just know I won't look as well when I wear them. So tip number two is connected to tip number one, because if you are a fan of lipstick, this can help you with tip number one. So if I wear a colour that I know doesn't look great on me, I can counteract this problem by wearing a lipstick that looks well on me. So if you're a lipstick fan, this is a really useful tip. As I said, the bright colours look better on me, so if I wear something cream or something like I don't know, a winey or a burgundy colour which isn't great on me, if I pair that with a bright coloured lipstick, then that's the closest thing to my face, and so I will look not as deathly pale or sickly as I would otherwise. Tip number three is about knowing your body shape. I think it helps to know your body shape, but I don't think that you should get hung up on it either, because sometimes I think that you have to make a decision between maybe wearing something that looks super flattering for your body shape or choosing something that just looks really interesting. And I don't think it should always be one or the other. I think you should be able to mix and match, and sometimes wear something that looks really beautiful on you, and sometimes just wear something that looks really cool. Tip number four is about when to spend and when to splurge. So this comes down very much to whether you are a person who needs a lot of quantity in your wardrobe or a lot of quality. I know that personally I need a lot of variety, so I don't tend to spend a lot of money on individual items. But that's just because I'm very much aware of my need for quantity. If you are going to spend money on something, I think you should spend money on something that you are happy to wear again and again and again and again. So I don't think there's much point in spending a lot of money on a party dress or a dress you're going to wear once or twice to a wedding. But you should spend it instead on something like a handbag, a pair of shoes, or maybe a winter coat if you're willing to wear it for a few winters running. But otherwise, don't spend a lot of money on special items that will only have a couple of wears. Tip number five is to make everything in your wardrobe work all the time. This is something that I feel really passionately about. Sorry. So I don't believe in having good wear and casual wear and work wear. Well, maybe you will need work wear depending on your job. But overall, I think that you should be able to incorporate everything in your wardrobe all the time. So don't just say, oh, I can't wear that because I'm not going anywhere today, or something like that. Wear a good dress with a casual pair of runners, or wear a shirt with a jumper over a dress, turn a dress into a skirt, wear a shirt over a dress, just get creative about using all your items all the time. If you do this, you'll find that you're making the most out of your money, out of your clothes, and you'll end up looking a lot more interesting. Number six is to wear the right underwear. I know people say this all the time, but still I feel like not a lot of people listen to it. So you can't underestimate the power of having the right underwear. And it's so easy. All you have to do is go into somewhere like Arnott's or Marks and Spencer's, get yourself measured, wear the right bras, and also another tip that I would recommend is slips. They might seem a little bit old-fashioned, but I wear slips all the time. I'm even wearing one right now, as you can see here. I have one in black, one in white, and one in nude, and I wear these whenever I'm wearing a dress or a skirt. I find that they just make everything more streamlined. You don't have to worry about visible panty lines, you don't have to worry about something being seen through, and in Ireland you don't have to worry about the wind, which can be a big problem. Also, it gives you a lot more heat, and I just think that they're amazing, so I would totally recommend going out and getting some slips as well. Tip number seven is to play around with sizes. A lot of people get hung up on the fact that they are one size and that's what they shop for, and if they're shopping and they don't see that size, then they just think they can't buy that item of clothing. But you'll find that actually different sizes can be a lot more interesting, especially if you size up. So a lot of people don't like to do it because they're like, I don't want to wear this size, that's not my size, and you know, they'll feel like they've put on weight or something like that. But I guarantee you that sometimes you can look better in something which is bigger because there's something more elegant, or there's just a lot more quality to having more material in a product, especially if you then nip it in with a waist, at the waist, with a belt or something like this. There's more flow to the material and it can look really, really beautiful. Equally, you should try sizing down. Don't be afraid to wear fitted things. A lot of people who are trying to disguise tummies and things think that they should wear always flowy clothes, but that can end up making them look like they are heavier than they actually are. So don't be afraid to also try and wear some form, figure flattering clothes, as well as some wider options as well, just to mix things up and keep it interesting. When you're shopping, I recommend that you always try something on. Even if it's something tiny, something cheap, it doesn't matter. I would never buy something without trying it on first, because you never know what it's going to look like until you actually try it on. When you're in the changing room, if you're unsure about whether to buy something or not, this is what I suggest. I call this the imagination test. So if I put something on in the changing room and I start imagining myself wearing that item of clothing while I am at a party with friends, or I'm having a picnic in the park or something like this, then I know for sure that I love this item and I should buy it no matter what. Also, if you leave something behind and you find that you're still thinking about it afterwards, then you know you definitely should go back and get it. However, if you try it on and you're humming and hawing and you're not really sure if you love it, then I would just say leave that item aside because it's probably not for you. Tip number 9 is about how to develop your own personal style. So first of all, you need to find inspiration and find what it is that really inspires you or that you love. So I do this through movies and YouTube, music videos, books, people walking down the streets, Pinterest. These are all amazing ways to find out what inspires you, what kind of styles of clothes you like, and what you'd like to create in your own wardrobe. Once you've done that, then you need to hit the shops. Sometimes, however, you'll find that you just can't find what's in your head in the shops because the high street is just polluted with all the same fashion trends of the moment. So this is when you need to hit the charity shops and the vintage shops, because they're so affordable and they will deliver items that are really quirky, that are not like what's out there everywhere else. They'll help you just bring some fun and some personality to your wardrobe, and yeah. Tip number 10 is a total cliche. You can probably guess it already. My tip for looking amazing in whatever it is you choose to wear is confidence. Nothing looks better than somebody who's confident. You can wear whatever you want. If you're walking down the street wearing it, looking like you own it, looking like you love it, people are going to think that you look well in it, and that is a solid fact. I kind of rushed through this video because if I thought about it for too long, I'd say, oh no, I don't want to do it, I hate the sound of my voice, I get camera shy. I'd watch the videos again, I'd say, no, it's no good, I'm going to film it again, and I just want to say, no, I'm going to film it once, I'm going to put it out there, and hopefully just by doing it more often I'll get more comfortable in front of the camera, because I enjoy doing it even though it feels really weird. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like any more videos, for example, I could do a video on getting to know your body shape or getting to know your colours. I would love to do that, so just let me know. And regards my YouTube page, I'd really like to start doing more videos on it in general, so I would really appreciate any likes, comments or subscribe. You know the drill, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and bye.